Hello and welcome back. And we are going to get started by placing the end wall guards. Placing the end wall guards. So we don't need to think so much. Since we had created uh, the side uh, the side paling, so we want our gable end wall guards to be the same length on the same position, but the opposite direction. Now, what do? I've just created some points here just to guide us. So our pattern start there and terminate here, and start here and terminate right at the center here and terminate right there. So I've just used one of these. I've just transferred this midpoint to this column like this. How do you transfer that? You pick, you come to the center here, select on that, then move. Just click perpendicular, and place it right there. So once you've placed it there, you come back with your points once again and snap on that spot. Then right click and click perpendicular. Then move to that spot. Move to a spot here, perpendicular. Right? So we have this and that. Now get the center point, the center. So we have this. Perfect. Now we transfer this point to this point by coming to point there, select that, and snap right on that spot. Then come here, right click and pick on perpendicular, and transfer that point right there. So once you transfer that, transfer this again here and get the midpoint. So since these gable columns are similar, just copy out here. So this part you can just mirror using the mirror line there. Isn't that clear and easy to do? Now let's just go straight and start placing the guards. I'll come to the beam and the steel, and I'm going to snap on that spot and stretch all the way to midpoint here. There we are. There we are. There we are. And if I come to view here and come to navigate, if I rotate this, you can see, but I need this to flash. No worry. It's easy to do. I want this guard to flash with this because they are of the same size. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use points. I'm going to snap there and transfer that point up there, and let me just right click and come to move, and then place it right there. Perfect. 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 I'll come right click and come to spatial copy, click on mirror, and I want to copy it, mirror it on the other side, and that's how simple things are done. So we have one on this far end, and it's flashing. Probably it should flash because they're of the same length and plane and height. So if I come here, I would want this to work like this. Pick on that, and I want this to come here and snap at the center here, and this to snap on that spot and snap at the center here, and then to snap on that spot and then to snap at the center here, right there. So you've noticed the difference. So the difference is easy to rectify because there's some little offset that can be manipulated. So what we do, right click and come to move, and we can move this to this. So let's check on the other side of things if things are matching. Perfect, but though there's a space, no worry about that. So we are going to select all this. We are going to select all this by pressing Ctrl. Select on that. Then we are going to use right click and come to copy. And I'm going to copy this from that spot and place it right here. We need the upper guard side. And we need another one here. We need another one here. We need another one somewhere here. We need another one somewhere here. We need another one somewhere here. Perfect. So if I zoom close, just zoom close and snap on that spot. Zoom closer and snap on this spot. Perfect. So we have this in place. So one side of the gable will be fully closed. We'll have one door. Right click and come to copy. And if I zoom out like that, I'll be able to come here and place that one there, right there. So you can see that. It is simple and clear. I think it's clear. Probably it's clear. Not, not probably. It is clear. It is clear. And also, let me select that and select on this. And I'll come here, I'll come there and click on that. And I want to move this slightly upward. Here. Are we together? Of course, we are together. And if I turn this around like this, there's something missing, but not really big issue. We can always select this, select on that, and probably select on this and switch back. Let me just do it here. Come to that, and I want to take it up by 100 millimeter. Move that and move and move and move. So if you switch back to grid line 11, you can see we have the piling right there. So it has moved too much. We can just undo, undo, and get it right there. So there we are. And if I switch back to isometric view, we'll see which part to remove. We can select on that and probably, probably, I'll come to edit, come here and select on that, and we can terminate it right here. Get rid of that and probably get rid of that. The reason why I'm removing this, I want to select on this, then come to mirror and pick on mirror. So I want to use this bottom line to mirror that. So if I click copy, let's see on the other side if this has been copied to the side. Perfect, this has been copied this side. So if I come to elevation view, you can see I have this member, I have this member. So we can, our iron sheet will move all the way here. Then we'll have our 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 flash along that side. Isn't that interesting? It is, of course. Let me come to isometric view. Please, let's meet on the next lesson. We can't achieve everything in one go. We eat bit by bit. And this, if this is too much, you can lack. You can go. You can run out of packaging. You can't carry out. You can't carry everything. So fill your sack bit by bit. So wait. We meet on the next lesson. And widen your package or give, you absorb, then you get another teaching or guidance. So I hope you've learned something, and this you can do by yourself. Augustine is here, and let's meet then. Bye bye.